Disney movies are a staple of growing up, with the classic stories, the heroes and princesses, the villains that make us tremble, and the songs that got stuck in our head. Most of us came of age on Disney films. Disney is known for taking original fairy tales, most of which are actually much darker and sinister than we might expect, and turning them into stories that have true love's kiss and happily ever afters. But behind every jovial song and uplifting storyline, there are moments in Disney that were less than happy. When we look back as adults at these movies that defined our childhood, we notice the darker tones that run through the animated pictures. Family members die, outcasts are shunned, friendships wither, and sometimes the hero suffers more than we think he ought. Rereading through our list, you might find yourself recalling the pain from when you first watched. So grab a tissue and get ready to feel it all over again. Elsa and Anna already have a tenuous relationship when their parents set sail for the first 15 minutes of the movie. Elsa has kept Anna at arm's length to protect her, and Anna doesn't understand why Elsa's door never opens to let her in. The death of Anna and Elsa's parents is a brief moment on screen. The ship carrying them across the sea succumbs to a storm and high tidal waves. What is devastating about this moment is, yes, the death itself, but more than that, the way it fractures what little relationship Elsa and Anna have left. As Anna laments, we only have each other. Elsa, scared of the outside world learning about her power, shuts herself up, and the real heartbreaking moment is seeing Anna and Elsa sitting on opposite sides of the door, unable to comfort each other. When was the last time you played with one of your childhood toys? We're supposed to put away such childish things as we age, and so our much beloved toys become oddities on shelves, collecting dust. In the final movie of the Toy Story trilogy, the toys that have taken root in our hearts find themselves about to meet their end. The fires of the furnace rage below and hope of survival is lost. In that moment of despair, the toys show the kind of love and heart we have come to expect from them. They reach out and take each other's hands, determined that they should die together. The poignancy of Woody taking Buzz's hands, once his sworn enemy in the fight of Andy's affections, tugs at our heartstrings of the viewer, no matter what their age. While the toys do survive this brush of death, it reminds the audience how much love we had for our favorite childhood toys. The Beast's death. While this tragic moment does eventually result in a happy ending, we still tear up every time we see Beast die in the film. Having fallen in love with the book-smart Belle, the Beast lets her go, even though it means he will be cursed to remain a beast for all time. When Belle learns that the Beast is in danger, she comes rushing back to his side, only to see the villain Gaston plunge a knife in the Beast's back. As the rain pours down, and Belle tries to find the silver lining in this situation, the Beast tells Belle he is glad he got to see her one final time before dying. As Belle realizes she was too late, she whispers, "I love you." And then, magic. But before the magic, we can't shake the image of Belle in the rain, clinging to the man she loves who had just died, denying them both a happy ending. In The Lion King, not only does Simba's father die, but he dies before our very eyes. This is not a death that happens off screen, but instead we witness the evil Scar toss the King of Pride Rock down the stampeding herds below. The truly devastating moment comes when Simba finds his father and is unable to wake him up. This is further compounded by Scar showing up at just the right time and telling Simba that Mufasa's death is all his fault, and that if he wants to escape the wrath of the lion herd, he should run, and never look back. From that moment forward, Simba runs from his past, trying to leave behind his father's lifeless corpse. If you didn't cry in the first 15 minutes of Up, then you have ice water in your veins. Though there's almost no dialogue through the award-winning soundtrack from Michael Giacchino, we see Carl and Ellie meet up as children, grow up together, and fall in love. It's a beautiful story of boy meets girl, and you are sure it must have a happy ending. But like all human stories, Carl and Ellie have their own up and downs, like being unable to have children. Instead, they focus on each other and their desire to have an adventure. The moment when you realize that Ellie dies before the two can go off together and that Carl is now all alone will break your heart into a million tiny pieces. There is no need for words. The image of Carl sitting at his wife's funeral, having lost the love of his life, is tear-inducing enough. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to watch more of our videos. And if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Have a great day.